The storms we saw recently are blamed for severely damaging a tree and causing its roots to burn. You may have seen a little bit of that earlier. The homeowner says it was struck by lightning, and meteorologist Cassie Nall is joining us again with more on this. And Cassie, what you were showing us earlier, that's sort of startling imagery there.
Yeah, you can imagine what it was like to be nearby. And you know what? We're going to find out exactly what was that was like. So I'm going to bring in the homeowner, Caitlin, here. So Caitlin, last night, y'all just minding your business as we had storms starting to move in. Tell me what happened last night.
Well, we were just kind of laying in bed watching the weather, and we heard a huge boom, and it wasn't unlike any of the other booms because they were going off like a little light show, and we ran to check on the kids because it was incredibly loud. It shook the house. Both my kids were sound asleep, of course they were, and we didn't really think anything of it because we kept seeing a light show in the backyard, and this morning we came out and our porch was exploded. We were not expecting that.
And then you went around the corner and you were like, and my tree exploded also.
The tree may have been the culprit. Yes, we weren't expecting that either, so it's just a morning of explosions.
So let's look at some of that damage there. Look at the front porch. We're not sure if it traveled underneath the concrete and blew it out from the backside, or if it traveled possibly maybe striking the corner of the house right there. You can see one of the singe marks and then hit that concrete. But either way, it literally blew up the front porch. She said she wasn't in the mood for a new front porch, but now she might get one. You can see pieces of the mat that were actually on that front step. The smaller piece, where did you find that one?
In the road, yes. It was across the street. There were several pieces spattered throughout the roadway, and we still haven't found the rest of it. So if somebody finds our mat, we're still looking for it.
And pieces of your yard, you shared them with all of your neighbors as well.
Just a free gift from us.
Well, and you said all of your neighbors also were checking to see if their houses had been hit. But you've got the evidence right here. But the thing you said you're most grateful for, though, is that your family was unharmed.
Absolutely. I think that that's kind of the biggest thing is just it was so close to my children's room, and we're just so thankful and blessed that it wasn't any worse.
And you said you didn't have too much damage inside at all, right?
No, we had a few nails kind of wiggle loose from the wall, and we lost a couple shelves in my daughter's bedroom, and her biggest regret was that her toys spilled on the floor. So, but other than that, we're safe and we're happy and we're so, so grateful.
Wow. Well, I'm really glad that everybody is okay. Now you get a new front porch. The tree's going to get inspected and checked out as well. But the bottom line here is thankfully everyone is okay after some really rough storms came through the area just last night. The birds are also very feisty today as well.